noticed us.
Looks like they gave up. What a relief. Look!
That should be it. We don't know what's lurking inside. Stay vigilant, everyone.
Tracks. Something small crawled here.
Probably the larvae of the giant sandworms, right? This place is bound to be chock full of them. Maybe what happened is that people mistook the human for some subspecies of the sandworms. Not that they're anything alike.
Ugh. Even the memory of being eaten puts a twinge in my nose. I'd rather it stay numb.
Stop fussing over a smell. You'll attract the enemy.
I just heard something. It can't be.
Gallica, which way is the sound coming from?
Shh! Be quiet! No, they're footsteps. Someone's coming this way.
Keep your guard up.
Who's he?
It's coming back!
How do you know where it's hiding?
I think it's gone somewhere.
Are you the man we seek?
Name yourselves.
You mean this is Heisme?
I didn't expect a chief.
He's a chief.
Never seen one in the flesh. We're but another lesser tribe the city dwellers don't care for.
We owe you a debt, it seems.
A Knight of the Crown, are you? Is that why you knew my name? Or perhaps you know it from the wanted posters.
Both, actually.
I flee to the furthest depths, and still they pursue me.
Where are the people you kidnapped?
What are you talking about? Suppose there's no point standing around chatting with someone after my head.
That weapon! So he truly was part of the Shadow Guard.
Shadow Guard?
Eyes front. He's a knight to be reckoned with.
Here I come! I'll not be anyone's captive without a fight. I'll have to provide some less delicate discouragement. No hard feelings. I was saving this.
Huh? There's more Heismes?
To push me this far. I did not give you enough credit. But against my mirage arts, your strength means nothing.
What the? We've got multiple Heismes.
Let's get on with it!
Show them our might!
You can tell when we do wide-ranging attacks. Focus on one at a time.
Is that all?
How about this?
Who's that? My strength!
Captain, they've slowed you down.
Let's go! Wind!
How
What's
disappointing.
going on? Where'd he go?
Only a flesh wound.
I have my methods.
So heavy. Is that all? Right there!
And
Don't
barely
face!
staying awake.
Hulkenberg's moving slower.
Was luck on your side? Or perhaps... No matter. I can't back down either way. Here I come. Let us clean up this mess.
Let's work together! Strike true! How's this?
Hey,
careless.
don't get sloppy, Captain.
Allow me to use this.
Nice! Not now. Join with me!
I'm counting on you!
How
ineffective.
disappointing.
Only a flesh wound.
Please! Warrior! Hack and slash!
A blunder. You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility?
We're looking good here.
With blade in hand!
Coordination is key!
I was saving this.
Are you prepared?
I'm barely staying awake.
Only a flesh wound.
Seeker! Scour!
That
Didn't
all you
work.
have? Most impressive. You've some grand cause to fight for, I'm sure. But I have my own. I've no intention of being so easily snared.
Where'd he go? He disappeared just like that.
Even wholly surrounded, too. It is bad enough that he's skilled, but we have an environmental disadvantage here.
But the very first thing he did was save us from a human, right?
So it seemed. Had he not stepped in, he'd be rid of us, and not have to bother exposing himself. A passing, strange choice for a supposed amoral scoundrel.
But we don't know anything for sure yet. Worth noting that the petrification magic didn't kick in either, I suppose.
Our names still mean nothing then. The people's support is not yet strong enough to protect us. 'Tis frustrating, but we must press on.
Should we investigate the hut in the meantime? Maybe we'll find some clues about the kidnappings.
Good plan. Let's take a look first.
Let's do it.
Doesn't it seem like...
All right.
Oh. This is...
What the what? Oh.
Mayhap. That's... The truth is,
I get it now.
even so,
Look.
Indeed.
Hey,
Strange.
huh.
I see.
And so,
So apparently,
But
no.
Well then,
wait a second.
this place...
right.
That's...
Aha! Hey.
I see.
Then
Nice. Right then, let's get this plan underway.
Iceway! Come out! Show yourself!
wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Louise! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kalika! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! Stroll, you think you're so smart! Stroll, be more careful!
That's right! He's the only reason we're here. Stroll just had to play the hero and take on a request nobody else wanted.
Oh, I'm the only one playing hero here.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper? I see now. As you were saying before, they've named me a kidnapper. A monster preying on children.
If the charges are false, I would hear it. In truth, even I've come to doubt the allegations.
And why is that, Lady Knight?
You've lost a child yourself, haven't you? I cannot imagine a parent who has endured such pain would kidnap children, much less sell them off.
Hold on. I can't trust a man who does nothing but flee. The people responsible for my home burning. Zorba, who forced the dead to fight on his behalf. Anyone who can't face reality themselves is capable of any low.
True enough. If we lived in a world where words alone proved us just, I'd not be living in this infernal cave. I'm sorry, but I won't go to the gallows before I've even honored my son's death. If you'll not leave me be, then we decide this another way.
So you're finally ready to fight us properly.
Draw steel. If I'm to take your life, I'll not do it from the shadows. But if you refuse to retreat, then ready your blades.
We'll make you talk.
Yes, we shall have the truth from you.
Here I come. This should work.
Captain's hurt bad!
Can't give up now.
Let's get... He's not getting away this time!
I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
So, you saw through my illusion. Even so,
The captain's on his last legs! Someone, get him healed up!
I'm counting on you.
I snipe! Join with me!
Coordination is key.
allow me to use this. Slash!
This is nothing.
All these copies! I wonder if there's some way to tell them apart.
Ah!
How
What's
disappointing.
going on? Where'd he go?
I show no mercy.
Where am I?
Slash! I show no mercy.
Please. What can I
Wolf's
do?
badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Let's go. Scour!
That all you have? I have my method.
Tactic. Is that all?
Ha! Die!
Where am I?
We're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
Huh! Take this!
How
Ineffective.
disappointing. You'll go no farther under the illusion's sway. I was saving this.
Wait a second. Something's off. That copy doesn't have a...
I'm not out of this yet. 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 I call upon royal power within!
Is that all you have? How about this?
Oh, you've done it!
What?
Think not!
Can anyone heal him? We're all hurt bad. Can anyone get us
Wait!
Stroll,
Let us clean up
down.
this mess.
Come!
No.
Comrades!
All right, let's go!
Suppose this is it. Someone get him back on his feet!
Seeker! Scout!
How? Then my fight ends here. What are those strange powers you possess?
Satisfactory.
Not bad at all.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
How'd you cast spells without igniters? What was that?
We'll have our answers first. Did you really kidnap all those people from the castle town?
Look around you, lad. Where would I keep the victims? Besides, I'm but one man. Kidnapping on the scale you suggest would be damn near impossible.
You're saying you were framed? This case even reached the capital, you know. Why would anyone pin such horrors on an innocent man?
Innocent is more generous than most of the world sees me. A Ujif drifter, a disgraced knight condemned by the Sanctists. What couldn't they pin on me? They cast me out, stripped my titles, and put a price on my head. They would even refuse me the right to mourn my child.
And thus, you held back against us, didn't you? You never intended to take our lives. Or perhaps you could not bring yourself to kill a young man.
Just didn't want to make a mess I'd have to clean up.
What do you think? Is Heismay really our kidnapper?
I don't think he's the culprit.
I agree. That being said, it is also hard to imagine the town maintaining a groundless bounty so faithfully. It was the Holy Lady who named the price, and the guard captain who thereby took it to the capital. To end this as a case of mistaken identity would disgrace their word.
You think they must have had a reason to suspect him then? So, what's really going on here?
Sounds to me like between the Guard Corps and Heismay, one of them could be lying. Remember when we first arrived? We almost got killed by a beast they told us would be asleep.
You cannot be suggesting the Guard Corps set us up. Absurd! No, it defies all reason. They went to such lengths to place the request.
So you think I'm the one lying, do you?
Like I said, we don't make assumptions. If there's anything else you know, we're listening.
You're a strange lot. Fine. Investigate this as you see fit. And if you think I'm guilty by the end of it, put me in chains. What's the matter? Never tied up a captive before?
Give it a rest, old man. You'll make a better guide than a captive. Otherwise, the human makes a meal of us, and nobody wins.
A strange lot indeed. And... oh, my God, a foul-smelling one to boot.
Ugh, don't remind me. Sorry, but you'll have to bear with us.
Don't mind me.
If the charges prove false, you should be cleared. Still, I'll have to find a new head to be judged for the competition.
Then we'll just find whoever's actually behind it and have their head instead. Let's contact Barden tomorrow, but we'll keep quiet about Heismay. Can't tell if we can trust the guardsman yet.
What are we going to do with Heismay tonight? We can't exactly set him up at the inn.
Steady on! You're not leaving me to watch our bounty alone!
Fine. Then Nurus and I can both watch him tonight. Better us than risking our candidate, I suppose.
Never would have guessed that the bounty hunting was part of this plan to take the throne. And further, you've a Lady of the Knighthood with you. Not to mention command of a gauntlet runner. I sense there's more to this story, hmm?
The truth is, we're going after Luis.
Luis, the monstrous child himself, eh? So you're not just grasping at power. You've got convictions. But now the throne's in anyone's reach, eh? Suppose the king's magic wasn't just a myth. Well, hardly matters to an old codger like me. No telling if I'll even live to see the next king crowned.
This is all jolly cheerful. And I'm to be stuck between these two old goats the whole night.
Don't blame me, lad. You volunteered.
Those are some sharp ears. We should probably watch our words in here. Hey!
Gone to shite, this has.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heismay behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Wait, but Heismay's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not, we need to get to the runner, quick! Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heismay? What happened here? Oh, he reeks of alcohol. Nuris, you old sot, don't tell me you drank yourself to sleep.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Wow, what a mess.
You witless... Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it! Ah!
Now, what's all the commotion?
Ah, that was it! He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Nuris? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him.
Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him.
On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Heismay was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true?
Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
Calm down.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Heismay!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Heismay?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command. He framed Heismay with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Heismay heard in the night.
Nurse is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see how things are outside and get back to the runner.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Heismay's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Heismay into the bathroom. Out the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
There, you're all right now.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Heismay.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Heismay's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
Fie. Evidently.
Huh?
Got to say,
What folly. The truth is,
it's absurd.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm in your debt.
And so? But then... Is that right then?
Isn't that...
What is it?
What now? All right, where to?
What is it?
However,
Is this the place?
Let's go.
Ready?
Let's go.
However...
What now?
Keep your wits about you.
Come on, get the bait moving already. If that thing goes out of control, we'll be dinner.
You can't run from us!
Please. Help.
the child yet lives.
out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. And that means anything that happens to you is your own damn fault.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No. Further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a million.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum!
This from a bloody-eyed Chief. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now. You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. 'Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain!
O lodestar, who falters in memory, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
I am Haisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight! Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
On guard! Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my way, fiends!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not dulled my edge. Too much, perhaps? Now accept your fate. Then again... Now we strike.
Let my power support you.
Rancor!
I shall fight as the noble I... Let's get on with it!
Tis yours.
Not done yet.
Let's set it up! Maybe there's a better choice. Let's go! Win!
By the swan,
Let justice prevail! Huh, right there!
Let us clean up this mess. En garde!
Stop!
Damn! The bastard got away!
But the children are safe.
Good. You saved them, Haisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed. I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? That you might be...
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
But why root all this in the basement of the lady's own domain? Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Baden for now.
Sure.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We cannae thank you enough.
It was thanks to your help, too.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we cannae find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
I, too, have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
Gone to shite, this has.
Damn it.
I'm in trouble now. Gone to shite, this has.
All right, then.
Good night.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me. And I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies, friends.
Then from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure, then.
The aloof hermit, Haizme. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow. If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So,
it's in your hands.
Let's focus. The search begins.
Really?
Ah, 'tis you. What should we do? I see.
All right, then. Let's go.
Okay?
What now?
Got a bargain.
All right then.
Let's go.
You be...
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
About time, what? Now point us toward the fray. Now then.
Here's where we are now. Hmm? Huh.
What lurks below?
Nice little village. That's where you want to go.
That's interesting.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
Exactly.
All right then.
What's that? Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's right.
Right?
Now then.
Imagination. Why, that's...
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
Say. Fine.
Come on! That reminds me. Hey!
Oh.
That's...
This... He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction, a reaction entirely unlike Magla, by God. Absolutely smashing! Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this! I say, lad, did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help you out, Nurse.
Why, I'm bally well touched. It positively chokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella, seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them. He made good on his promise, though, eh? It's in my hands now, old man. What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters, see here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoop stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations, too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travels should be all it takes, so, please?
Right. Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, Michael. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
Hey, I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Okay then. That reminds me.
Right.
I see.
Amazing.
Whoa.
What is it? Oh.
Now then.
Now then.
Tis something there, yes.
Well, are we going?
Let's be off.
All right then.
More people missing.
Hello,
Stupendous. You know, you saved my ass.
Mission accomplished. amazing!
Ah, brilliant. Bye then.
Why, you...
Now... And what? Now... Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves!
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
I implore you.
This place.
I'll be waiting.
All right then. Where to? All right then.
Let's go! Really?
We'll face danger.
see. Let's see. It's your call.
Where to?
Let's go!
Oh, hey!
Mister! Thank you. Mister!
Hey! Oh!
Yeah.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Oh, pity.
Got a minute? I really smashed a job. Now what am I to do?
If someone plays the... Oh, thank you.
All right then. All right then. Where to?
Now what am I to do?
All right then. Where to? Where to?
Let's go!
Good grief.
Where to? Where to? All right. Where to?
Let's go!
I've got quite... Now what am I to do?
Sorry.
Unfortunately, people. What? But this world. I couldn't ask him to stay, could I? In any case, why?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
Somehow,
We should hurry.
Check this out. Mister.
Take a look.
What do you think of this?
I see. Hey!
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
Ooh. This place.
All right then. All right then. Where to? All right then.
Let's go.
Looks like everyone's here.
Then
I'd say
Now then.
Here's where we are now. That's where you want to go.
what should we do?
This place.
Ah, there a ways.
What lurks?
I think we have a favor to do there.
there is much to see.
It's your call. Nice.
We could replenish our stores there.
It's your call.
Interest.
I think we have a favor.
There is much to...
It's your call.
Great.
They head to a cave said to consume all who enter. Does the dark, narrow path lead only to the innards of a monstrous insect? Perhaps.
What to pick?
Exactly.
What's that? What are you talking about?
Sure.
No kidding!
All right.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It as though welcomed by the grazing.
Giving it some thought?
Man-Eater's Grotto. How many weary travelers, traveling merchants, and treasure hunters have fallen prey to it? Behind its innocuous-looking entrance, untold monsters lie in wait. The gauntlet runner comes to a stop, the entrance beckoning its visitors invitingly. What lies in its depths? Treasure or death?
All right.
Understood?
Finish it, quick!
Oh. So, hey.
Speaking of...
Okay then. Let's go. Hey.
Hey.
Come on! Cat!
On your toes!
We have the edge!
Face me! Some darker arts.
Now,
Warrior!
let's wrap this up!
It's okay. Fighter's power! Scour! A tough one! Observe the... Fight there!
That's the last of them! The way's clear!
Good. 'Tis done.
Don't let your guard down. There's more of them.
Brace yourselves!
They're going for high! I'm anxious! Stroll, your speed's down!
On me, we go together.
It's up to you.
I can't. Are you prepared? Let's make an end of it.
Goes nothing back!
Captain's paralyzed? We're in trouble if he can't move.
We're looking good here.
Vulcanburg's
Is everyone
moving
all right?
slower.
Fight there! Still standing, I see.
In
They
all
got you.
power of
Well,
kings. I must be sure. I'll use what I must. Rancor cannot relax yet.
In the name of justice! After me! Not the right move. Ah! Let's wrap this up!
One out! One out! Captain's paralyzed? That's the last of them! The way's clear! He's lost all feeling! We gotta get that fixed!
What now? Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. Let's go!
Get in there and finish him off! Careful! Strike attacks won't phase them!
Hidden art.
You can do this!
Keep your guard.
Now, what's the play? All yours!
Let's stay calm. Seeker! Wind! Stay sharp!
Yes.
It's not my
I
right.
stand ready
For all that we strive for! Behold, we stand together! To you!
He. Some darker arts.
That's the last of them! The way's clear!
To ever greater heights.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Blades at the ready.
We have the edge!
It's our opening!
They're weak to fire! Let's heat this place up!
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
In the name of... Give me your aid!
Go!
Last one!
Got one!
I will
Great
fight
job,
with
Saul! And that's that! Victory's ours!
Even easier than expected. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
We made short work of them. What?
All right.
Okay, so... Amazing! Great move back there.
Cat? All right. How's that?
That's not half bad.
Whoa.
Quick, let's...
Expect no quarter!
We make the first move.
Hidden arm!
We'll combine
Cannot relax yet.
Can't afford to hold back.
Nice,
You first.
Come forth, royal soul. Stay
You
sharp.
got him.
It's not
Is
a
everyone
story.
all right? I'll stay my blade.
Face me! Rancor!
And that's that. Victory's ours.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Hail!
Yeah.
Let's push through.
Now! We must strike! I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
I can't afford to hold back. All yours.
The freak, let's go. Scour. A tough one.
Is everyone all right? I defer to you.
Let us clean up this. Witness our secret technique!
But my powers are quick.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
Victory is ours, and safe.
Whoa.
We're so lucky.
Come on, cat!
We don't have much health left.
Don't go too hard, cat!
We destroyed the crystal.
What now? Let's push through!
Expect no quarter! Hidden arm!
We'll combine it!
Cannot relax yet.
Impressive. One down.
Vida's power. Last one.
I shall fight as the noble I am. Go for it!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
For all that we strive for!
Not now. Perhaps not.
Take this!
That's ineffective.
That didn't do a thing! They're seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious!
Look out!
Only a flesh wound.
Face me!
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe
No
for the time
problem.
being. Let us set
This
our
could be our chance.
We make the first move.
Now accept your fate.
Let's do this!
Formidable indeed.
I will fight with pride. Seeker! Win! Let's finish this!
In the name of
took one
justice!
down.
Warrior! That's
Got
one!
one.
That'll
Great
do.
job, Stroll. Only one left. Finish
Fight
them off,
back.
and we're still standing.
Let us...
And that's that. Victory's ours.
satisfaction. I shall strive.
I have
to use this
retained my
power
edge.
wisely.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
How did this happen?
No. Looks like they found us.
Yeah, take this!
Good one! Let's end this here and now!
We won't lose this
Right.
fight.
Let's do this!
Yeesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful. You hit their weakness.
Now, what's the
That's your
warrior?
opening, Captain.
I'll cut you down!
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Comrades, lend me your strength!
It burns.
Captain hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Face me! Too much, perhaps? Witness our secret technique!
Coordination
Mandible
is key!
bearing.
Captain's on his last leg.
Vida's power.
Someone get the shield up. Yeesh, that got ugly. Don't forget to heal up, okay?
If I say so myself.
Did that burn leave a mark? Maybe you should look at that.
What now?
Ah! Ah!
Hey, don't be a hero. Watch your health.
Get!
That's one more thing you don't have to worry about.
What now?
Let's push through! Get!
What now?
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
Whoa, incredible!
Tis our opening! Our chance! Forward!
On me, we go together. Mandible bearing.
It's okay. We can do this. Come forth, royal soul! Stay sharp!
One for the
Now, what's the play?
going.
You first.
Is everyone all right? Oh, power of heroes!
Some darker arts.
That's the last of them. The way's clear. There are still some foes. Don't let your guard down.
We cannot avoid this fight. Come on! Stand ready.
Well done, Captain.
We'll settle this quick.
Rancor formidable indeed.
I will seek her! Win! Just one left!
That's the spirit.
Took one down.
All yours.
I stand ready. To you!
Now accept your fate.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
A halfway decent result.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
We found some.
Look at that.
We found something.
All right, put the pressure on.
Whoa, look at that. Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
This won't stop us.
Flesh wound.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down,
Now we
Captain.
strike.
You can do this!
Heisman,
Let's stay calm.
They cut your speed.
I'm all
So
prepared.
be careful.
Maybe there's a better choice. Vitus power! Scout! Two remaining!
One for the captain.
That's the spirit.
Let's keep it going. You gotta aim better than that.
Oh, please!
Heisman, they cut your speed. So be careful.
this!
Witness our secret technique!
We'll combine our strength!
Looks like that's all of them! Great job, everybody!
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Watch out!
What now?
Yep.
What now?